Well, unfortunately, it shows us that, as expected, this hurricane continues to intensify and pretty quickly. Now winds are at 100, so that's their sustained winds, probably gust up to near 120 miles per hour, and that makes it now a Category 2 hurricane, and it is going to continue to intensify. Now, notice moving almost due north. You can follow it as the eye is beginning to develop. We've talked about in the past that this is an infrared satellite picture. Once we can see the eye, so you can be observers with us, that once we can see a definitive eye, that means it's a Category 3 hurricane. The hurricane hunters will verify that. So bottom line, it's intensifying as expected, and it's now accelerating northward. Remember, yesterday it was moving at about maybe 5 miles per hour, and now to the north at 16 miles per hour. Now, at this position, which is at 26.1 and 84.8, that's still over 300 miles to our southwest. So just want to make that clear. Again, the overall track has not changed much, especially for those of us that are not on the Gulf Coast, because we're not concerned about that 15-foot storm surge. I promise you, for those on the Gulf Coast, especially Cedar Key, Steinhatchee, all the way over to Apalachicola, every shift of 5 or 10 miles could be a shift toward or away, possibly getting a 15-foot storm surge. For us, it's not going to change the forecast that much, but if it goes exactly as forecast, then the eye will probably go over Live Oak, with the eye wall more like Columbia County and Lake City. So if anything, there's been a nudge for the forecast a little bit farther to the west, and that for the rest of us in the Jacksonville metropolitan area keeps the worst away. But we're doing an ad. This has just been added. Now, for those of you over southeastern Georgia, you're under a tropical storm warning, but because this is coming in so strong and it might make a hard turn to the right, a hurricane watch is now in effect for Camden and Glenn County. Those are also the two counties where we have some concern as far as coastal flooding. That is the addition of heavy rains and then some tidal concerns because of those southeast winds. So here's a look at the warnings, the watches, and the official forecast track. We'll break it down for you, talk about the counties, because there will be a variety in just a few moments.
Tim Deegan, thank you. And remember, our most accurate weather team is always on your side, right there in the palm of your hand. Download the First Coast News app if you don't have it yet. All you have to do is text the word app, APP, to 904-633-2402. We'll send it to your phone right now so you can download it.